Welcome to Chat SDG, where we delve into the strategies aimed at breaking barriers and empowering individuals, spanning various facets of life and society. With news filled with why entrepreneurs should strike a balance in their daily routines, students in stress, and loneliness epidemic affecting first world, we have to ask ourselves how to stay true to oneself and realize we are vulnerable to begin the change. So, without further ado, let's welcome our special guest for today, Miss Rohini Kaul. Hello, Rohini. How are you?
Hi, Bhuvan. Thank you so much. And thank you for inviting me to this session. I'm doing great. It's only Tuesday, so the week is yet to go. So yeah, I'm doing
All
very
right.
well. Thank you.
So, jumping into our conversation, Rohini, tell us some examples of how you advocate for breaking barriers and empowering individuals.
See, Bhuvan, for me, breaking barriers and empowering individuals boils down to the fact of conviction and action. So it is about, of course, it's about fostering an environment where individuals feel supported and supported to excel. Organizations today are doing a lot of things in terms of policy changes, hiring, mentorship programs, etc., to create a level playing field. However, I feel empowerment comes from within. So if it is driven by the passion and the willingness to achieve greatness, right? And it's about leveraging that environment which is being provided to you to fuel your fire and inspire others.
Rohini, can you share some insights on how you integrate personal experiences such as embracing golf driving range and maintaining consistency in activities like running to inspire others in their personal and professional growth?
Yeah, that's interesting. It happened accidentally for me, but integrating personal experiences like running and golfing into my life has been very transformative in a way. So these activities, of course, teach you discipline, they teach you mental strength, goal setting, and they're very crucial in terms of all these traits are very crucial in terms of personal and professional growth. Prioritizing self-care through sports fosters, of course, it fosters your mental strength, it gives you clarity, and it's overall well-being that gets taken care of. However, by setting your and achieving daily targets, your mind learns to train itself for determination, clarity, which is very, very needed in terms of personal and professional development, right? And of course, the as you do any of these activities, whether it is running or any other sport, right? The release of endorphins makes you a happier person. So yeah, to be happy, of course, this is really very good. And you talked about loneliness initially. So yeah, this makes me happy.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much for paving the path, showing us the path rather. Thank you very much. All right. So, to our next questions, what are some of the strategies that you recommend for entrepreneurs to help them, find balance in their daily life routines and thrive in business while staying true to themselves, authentic to themselves?
Entrepreneur, and this is really my first stint in the last 10 months actually to leave my corporate career of 20 years and then move into entrepreneurship. One thing which I feel is very, very important is self-belief and the ability to take risks. Because 90% of the times we're not able to take the risk to say we want to leave our corporate job, leave the salaries that we draw, and dive into something which is completely unknown. So, of course, self-belief and risk-taking is very important. At the same time, self-belief and risk-taking is also paramount when you look at your financial planning as well. So your financial planning is also important for you to be able to take that risk, right? So make sure your finances are right. Make sure what you're going into is, something which is your which is your strength. And then of course take the risk and move forward. I mean, I think agility is very crucial. Some circumstances are never perfect. So, and there are a lot of uncertainties. So you have to adapt to the change and adapt to the uncertainties as an entrepreneur by keeping a strong willpower. And then you can navigate through the challenges, etc., that come your way.
Rohini, sometimes when challenges are being faced by us individuals, we tend to withdraw and not to communicate. That takes me to the next question also to you. How do you emphasize the importance of effective communication as a soft skill for future work and, personal well-being?
See, when I started off communication, it was very, very nascent at that point of time. But today, when we look at the future of work, where technology is automating simpler tasks, right? As humans, we obviously need to upgrade our skills, and not just communication. I think overall soft skills is what you need to work on in terms of adaptability, in terms of conflict management. Communication becomes very, very essential because that's how you put yourself across to people, right? And communicate what your idea is to the outside rest of the world, right? So cultivating these skills, I think, in today's time is very, very relevant and effective for you to be able to survive in a dynamic workforce and add value.
Rohini, tell us for this year, what is your development initiative or initiatives that you are looking at?
So there are two ventures that I right now I'm double hatting in a way. So TKK by Sudha Kaul, which is the Kashmiri Kitchen, because the short form is TKK. We aim to maintain the quality and consistency, which is very hard to do because the way the prices are cutting down and people are looking at margins and everything else. So we still want to make sure that we continue to deliver quality and consistent, delivery in our food and that we provide to people. So that's something I want to do. With 200 plus satisfied customers, which are there with us in the last 10 months, almost 12 months now, we are committed to meeting them, exceeding their expectations. And we're getting a lot of repeat customers. So this gives us some sort of confidence in that sense. We also want to make our Rogan Josh the best in town in Delhi NCR, which is already getting a lot of very positive feedback. So we want to make sure that this dish becomes like our signature dish in a way. And everyone who is a non-vegetarian should try this dish, of course. And through this little initiative that we've started last year, we want to take a little slice of the paradise to every home. This is really my intent for the Kashmiri Kitchen. At the same time, we also want to create getting around the table. So you want to make sure that families get around the table and enjoy the food and not sit in separate rooms and, eat food of their own. So, the quick and easy food that you eat, everyone goes to their rooms and has it. So we want to get that culture back of getting people together around the table. And the other initiative, which is the Narratives, the integrated communication solutions company that I run, of course, we have a few customers who are and clients who are taking the services from us. We also want to make sure that like we've built the story for the TKK, we're able to build stories for different businesses who need support in terms of marketing, in terms of communications, how they can create their own marketing and communications uh, area for their business, and we're able to support them in creating a story for them, a narrative for them, which sticks well to the people. Because see, at the end of the day, you're only doing so much. You have a product or a service, but what's the story behind what you really want to achieve? What is your end goal? I think sometimes as businesses we do forget to do that, and that's where we feel we should come in and add value to
Absolutely.
businesses.
We wish you all the luck for the Narratives Initiative. And for the Kashmiri Kitchen, I feel, a transition from a bullet to ballot, which was the Nara for Kashmir, from kitchen for Kashmir through kitchen, is an ideal initiative to integrate communities and build trust. I wish you all the luck in your initiative and more people to join your movement. Okay, thank you,
Thank you.
Rohini, for shedding light on life's critical aspects. Friends, as we conclude our discussion, let's reflect on the valuable insights shared today. Remember, by embracing strategies to break barriers, you can navigate challenges while empowering yourself and others. Finding balance in daily routines is essential for sustained success in business. All this while staying authentic to one's values. And lastly, as Rohini mentioned, effective communication remains the cornerstone for thriving and dynamic future of work. Let's continue to champion empowerment and balance communication in our personal and professional journeys. This is Bhuvan, your host at Chat SDG. Namaste.